If you have a YouTube channel and you are overwhelmed with all of the advice out there on titles, thumbnails, hooks, when to post, what to post, the algorithm, all that stuff, I want you to stick with me. I have one thing that I want to share with you that I think will help you. The first thing that I want you to understand is this one big mistake, and then I'm going to get to the one piece of advice that I have. Training the algorithm is one of the biggest myths that people think that they can do. And it's egotistical to think you can train the algorithm. The algorithm is already trained. It's done lots of weightlifting, lots of cardio. It does not need any more training. It is a well-oiled machine. What it needs is for you to feed it with information, and the right information. And the best thing that you can do, this is the 80% that will make your YouTube channel potentially blow up, or at least give you a good opportunity of this happening. And that is, you need to know with certainty who it is that you're talking to. If you don't know the who and it's super dialed in, then all of the training of the algorithm, all the hacks and all the tips that you hear, which is largely generic advice and not necessarily related to you and your niche and your specific channel, is never going to work for you. So that's where I would want you to spend the majority of your time, is who are you talking to? Can you clearly define that? I'm going to give you a few examples. So I talk to people who have established YouTube channels, who have been doing the thing, right? The craft that they're really good at for decades, right? Maybe they are a musician for 30 years, or maybe they're a doctor for 20 or 30 years, and they built a YouTube channel around the thing that they're really, really great at. Further to that, I could say, and the next phase of that is they don't have monetization that is not tied to them showing up directly. Like the musician needs to go on tour, they need to give private lessons, they need to do one-offs, maybe they sell some courses. They don't have a way to earn monthly recurring revenue that isn't directly tied to them showing up. So that's who I target. Now, I could go even more specific than that and say I'm helping musicians who have over 10,000 subscribers do that thing. Or I can say I'm helping piano players who have over 10,000 subscribers do the thing. Do you see how it's much easier for YouTube to go find people who are teaching piano versus, well, I just say anyone with a YouTube channel that has over 10,000 subscribers, right? So we can narrow in. I don't think you need to go super niche in the beginning, but you definitely have to be very, very clear on the who, and stop thinking that you can train the algorithm. Once you have that, the who dialed in, make 10 to 15 videos for that specific person and talk to them. It's more about them seeing themselves in your videos. So your titles, your hooks, your thumbnails should all talk to that specific person. You can even get away with, and I mean, this might be bad advice, but you can even get away with not having an awesome video if you can specifically talk to that person and get them to click on it and hold their attention. So you make the 10 to 15 videos, and then what you would do from there would be to look at your own data. Okay, what worked? Like YouTube gives you all the data. You go into YouTube Studio, you're going to get all the information you need. How many people was it shown to? How many people clicked? What is the percentage of people that clicked? How long did they watch? And what is the audience? What parts of the world? What was the demographics? Like, it literally gives you all the information. So anytime you try to go into somebody else's world, YouTube channel, and try to figure out, hey, what's going to work best for me, you're ignoring your own data. Whenever I just look at my YouTube channel, just look at it with my own eyeballs versus like stuffing it into AI and ChatGPT and trying to figure it out, I just look and be okay, why did 100,000 people watch this video? Why did 10,000 people watch this video? And why did only 500 people watch this video? And I look at that data, and if something works really well, then I repeat it. I will use a variation of the title. I will definitely copy the thumbnail and use a similar framework. And if I find a title that works really well, I will wear that title out, right? One of the I have a client and he is a bass player. More specifically, he teaches people how to play authentic reggae bass. Guess what word is in every single one of his titles and thumbnails? Bass. And a lot of the times it's reggae bass. So that is, if you're going to train or hack the algorithm, like that's how you do it. You get very, very specific on the who. People who want to play authentic reggae bass in 90 days. And that's what all of the videos are about. And it's very easy for YouTube to understand who it is to show the video to. They're not going to show the video to a bunch of people who are interested in playing the drums. They are going to be looking for people who are interested in reggae bass or bass in general. Okay, so the who is really important. Training the algorithm is a myth. It's already a well-oiled machine. You need to feed it. Feed it with the information that it wants, and look at your own information. Like any time that I go and look at other channels and watch YouTube videos on how to make YouTube videos, which is sort of kind of what this is, but what I'm telling you to do is stop watching that and look at your own information. Like everything that you could possibly need to make decisions about your YouTube channel is on your YouTube channel. But you'll never get there if you don't post the video. So this is permission for you to go out there and post ugly. Like you can see here, I'm just walking around the park. I'm holding my iPhone. There's nothing fancy about this. By the way, people love this. Okay, people love the authenticity and doing something different. I've had someone recently tell me, I like your videos. They look slick. I like your office. Your studio looks good, but the video that you made where you were walking around the park and just talking to the camera and you sounded like a real human being, like that was the thing that pushed me over the edge and brought them into my paid world, not my free world. So don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and do something like this. This is a park near my home. I used to be kind of nervous about doing this because, oh, what if people see me and they're walking around, if people know me? It's like, whatever, I don't care. People know that I make YouTube videos. All right, I went off tangent there. However, that can also be part of your style. Like, don't worry about, I'm not going to edit that out. Don't worry about doing that. So the data that you're looking for is already in your own YouTube videos. So you got to make those videos first. And if you don't make them, you'll never get it. And you will just continually be chasing or you'll be going down the rabbit hole of, okay, well, I just need a better title. I need a better hook. Yes, you do. All that stuff matters, but you need to look at it from the perspective of your own information and not somebody else's, right? Every time, I promise you, I've looked at some of the best YouTube creators out there and I study their hooks and I look at their titles and I look at the way that they do stuff. And every time that I try to get closer to what they're doing, moves me further away from what my audience has already told me that they like, and I get less views and I get less conversions. Like, I don't have a huge channel. I've got about 22,000 subscribers, which is great. There are people who have way bigger channels than I do. They get way more views because they're really, really good at YouTube and they understand the who. My goal for my channel, and this is the other thing I want you to sit with, is what do you want your YouTube channel to do for you? Do you want a bunch of views? Do you want lots and lots of views? Or do you want to make money? Most people want to make money. Some people just want to start a channel because it's fun and they want to make videos. But if you want to make money, then I'm here to tell you that you don't need lots and lots of views to make money. You need to be specific on who the person is. And the more you can do that, the better. So when I do that, I can have videos that are anywhere from 200 to 500 views that will make me money. And versus a video that pops off and has 200,000 views, which is really just a top of funnel view. And those are just people that like to consume stuff, not necessarily buy stuff. And if that's you, if you want your channel to make money for you, then you need to be looking at, okay, what is my strategy here? Do I just want to feel good about myself by getting a bunch of views, or do I actually want to make money? Because there are people out there who have hundreds of thousands of subscribers on YouTube that are not making money beyond AdSense or maybe some affiliate stuff. Whereas people who have lower subscriber counts and lower views are making more money because they're specific, they're super targeted, and they have somewhere for the viewer to go. Like they're getting them off of YouTube, or at least presenting the opportunity to get them off of YouTube. And that's what I do. I make YouTube videos and I drive them to my Skool communities. I have multiple Skool communities. That allows me to build an email list, that allows me to have conversations with people, and it definitely allows me to earn monthly recurring revenue without me having to constantly pump out videos and promote links that don't belong to me. That's the affiliate stuff and the Google AdSense. Okay, so recap, moral of the video, number one lesson is study your own data, and in order to get the data, you have to post your content. 15 videos, long form, all talking to one specific person, and be as helpful as you can to that one specific person, and look at the data, see what works. When you find a winning angle, a winning title, a winning thumbnail, wear it out. Okay, put that in every single title until it stops working. Hope that helps. See you in the next one.